Benintendi.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out to right. Piscotty's there for it. 1 out.
Batting second.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And Dero, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today. He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here now is Rafael Devers. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The next 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, Dero, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone normally.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ryan Weber, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in, Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 42.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, Dero, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home, this would be huge for this team.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
At the plate, Tony Kemp shoots this one over to first, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
So striding in, Marcus Semien. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Nope, that's the ball.
A ball and no strikes. Line to the right side.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and whip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Pedroia on to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. Nothing in the Oakland first. On to the second now from the Coliseum. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. But this is speared by the first baseman, and they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the. So now it's Mark Canha. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Canha stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Their count now at 2-2. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid.
Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Chris.
Here's Chris Davis now.
Davis.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting eighth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. The sights in. Into the box now. Alex Verdugo. 7-8-9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Alex Verdugo.
First offering on its way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he struck him out.
Batting eighth.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So here now is Jackie Bradley.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Piscotty's there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. From the belt, the pitch went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's down.
Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Davis. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Now at the plate, Sean Murphy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
John.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And with one gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ramon Laureano is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. One out, nobody on. Slow roller left side. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony.
At the plate, Tony Kemp 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Hit in the air to left. Benintendi in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They lead it 1. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First offering on its way. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is under it. One away.
Up next for the Red
So with
Sox,
the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 1-1. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Right side hit hard. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac,
Athletic.
Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal
shortstop,
Berkeley product
Marcus
Marcus Simeon is the first to bat in the inning. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on
Now
the bump.
batting,
So far this
designated
inning,
hitter,
4 pitches
Mark
and 2 outs. Got the first guy
Canha.
on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Standing in now, Mark Canha, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Just hung in there on that one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Vasquez playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 9th round pick during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Piscotty is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Right fielder, Alex.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Matt Chapman. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. 1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball. 2-0.
Three and one.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Davis.
Now in the box, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pedroia onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Davis. Got it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they're up 1-0. Ready now, Dustin Pedroia. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Dustin Pedroia.
Hit on the ground is short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. That evens it up 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Standing in, Sean Murphy. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
Sean Murphy.
First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
First pitch coming, here it is. Ramon Laureano is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
I got to count 2-2.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 3-2 to the A's center fielder. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's in there, base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Murphy blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He'll score easily, and they now lead by 2. Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
At the plate now, Tony Kemp. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Pulled toward right center field. Verdugo waits on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Marcus Semien. To the left side, but it's well foul.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Still only 1 out in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 4-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 6 full. It's the A's. Stepping up now, Xander Bogaerts. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The third baseman.
1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. One out, nobody on.
That's ball.
3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
He pulls this one into right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Davis going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Red Sox able to get one right back on the solo home run. Get up and stretch, home half of the 7th. Next will be the designated hitter, Mark Canha. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Marcus Walden gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch on its way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Davis.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Too low, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept
Now
his hands
batting,
inside
right
the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't
Got
get
it.
discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
2-2. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
3-2.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The A's strand 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 42, Jake Diekman.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Diekman is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
3-1 the count now. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
He froze him on the fastball there. Christian Vasquez becomes the first out of the inning. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Michael Chavis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 42, Michael Chavis.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Kevin Pillar will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Kevin Pillar.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0 is ripped into the gap. This could be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here's the first pitch to him. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. His past history with Jake Diekman, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the 1-1. On the ground to the left side. Chapman has it cleanly, and the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Kevin Pillar stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field.
Now playing center field, number 42, Kevin Pillar. Now at second base, number 42, Michael Davis.
Bottom of the inning now. Stepping in, Sean Murphy. A fly out and a single for him so far.
The catcher,
Wander Suero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For the Red Sox, number 42, Wander Suero.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slow little grounder left side. Barehanded at his knees. He's out.
Now batting, number 42.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The Red Sox entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Tony Kemp, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Vasquez is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. A's are gone in order, and it's still 3-1. Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
42, Liam Hendricks.
All set to start the ninth in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So digging in now, Rafael Devers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Here's the 0-2. Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Hendricks is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland pops this one up. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. A 1-run game this afternoon.